Alright everyone, I hope you all enjoyed this ride here along New Mexico State Route 516 and US Route 550 as we drove from Farmington, New Mexico up to Durango, Colorado. And this particular clip that I'm showcasing to you right here was actually filmed back in October of 2020, so exactly 4 years ago, when this old route of 550 went down Farmington Hill here as it met with US Route 160 just outside of Durango. And as you can see, the new and improved route that we drove on earlier in the video is much better than this route right here that follows down Farmington Hill here to meet US Route 160. It was much steeper and featured much sharper curves, and the new route is much straighter and features a full interchange there with US Route 160. And obviously the new and improved route here of US 550 here just outside of Durango, Colorado is a much needed upgrade, as this area is actually surprisingly busier than you might think. I mentioned in the video that US 160 and US 550, the interchange right there just outside of Durango, is the busiest interchange there in this region of Colorado. And it's funny too, like when I was driving through this area here in 2020, I was wondering what the heck they were even doing here with all of this construction. And now that when my grandpa and I passed through here in 2024, all of my questions were immediately answered, and I'm just like, wow. I wonder if Colorado DOT is actually gonna upgrade that 2-lane stretch there between the US 160 junction and all the way back there at the New Mexico state line to eventually be a full 4-lane divided highway between Farmington, New Mexico and Durango, Colorado. A guy can dream, but man, it would be really awesome if Colorado DOT actually closed that 2-lane gap there on US 550 in this part of Colorado. So unlike 2020, here in 2024, my grandpa was actually with me on this trip, so I got to show him a lot of stuff that I saw back in 2020 here in 2024 for the first time, and he really loved this area of Colorado that I showed him right here in the southwest corner of the state near the Four Corners. And then of course, one big difference too between 2020 and 2024 is in 2020, as you guys know, I kept going on US 160 east from here, and I didn't really spend too much time in Durango or across the $1 Million Highway. However, here in 2024, I went the opposite direction and I completely skipped 160, and I chose to take US Route 550 over the San Juan Mountains there and the $1 Million Highway, and let me tell you folks, we were definitely not disappointed. The highway 100% lived up to all the hype that it gets here in the fall time, and of course all times of the year really. But we were just really excited to drive that, and we're really excited to showcase that for you guys here in the upcoming videos here along US Route 550 as we continue our journey through Colorado. Alright everyone, I just want to give a shout out to all my social media accounts that you see on the screen here, because I really am trying to grow my social media accounts beyond just here on YouTube. I would really appreciate it if you guys would check out my Instagram. I'm really trying to grow that social media platform, so I would really appreciate it if you guys would follow me on there. My username is just InterstateKyle. What's really cool about my Instagram is if I'm on a road trip, I will post on my story of where I am and what I'm doing, so it's just a really cool way for you guys to follow along with me in real time to see what I'm doing and what I'm up to. I know my videos on here can get pretty dated very quickly, so if you guys want to see what I'm doing in real time, I highly recommend checking out my Instagram, and I would really appreciate your support over there. You guys can also check out my Facebook group and my Twitter/X account. The links to all those are down in the description. Another thing I want to give a shout out to is my Patreon, which is a way for you guys to support me beyond YouTube here. If you guys want to join my Patreon, you guys can get special perks for joining, like watching all of my videos early before they are released here on YouTube. And all the money I make on there goes right back into this YouTube channel to keep producing more of these types of videos in the future. The link to my Patreon is also down in the description, so if you really want to check it out, I would really appreciate your extra support over there as well. And another thing that is set up on my channel is Super Thanks, which is located to the right of where you would normally like one of my videos. What that basically is just a way for you guys to tip me out for each video going forward if you feel that I've earned it, of course. And then all the money on there also goes right back to this channel to keep producing more of these types of videos in the future. And with all that said, folks, I really hope you enjoyed this ride between Farmington, New Mexico and Durango, Colorado. I want to thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you all have an amazing day, and take care everyone. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you next time. Stay tuned to the next adventure.